Turu. That's a fucking long ass name.
Welcome to YouTube's favorite K-pop show, DK News.
My name is Danny Kim.
David Kim.
Today we have lots and lots of tea, hot ass tea for you. The cup is back. I got a new hat, but this is green, so you probably won't be able to see it. What do we have for today?
Hey Army, lost this.
N.FLYING makes incredible comeback to top off the Korean music charts.
Z-pop is about to take over the world.
Or is it?
First of all, let's talk about Z-pop. You might be familiar with the concept K-pop or J-pop.
Z-pop, Zimbabwe pop?
Actually, is consisted of many nationalities. There are these two groups that have debuted recently under the category of Z-pop, Z-boys and Z-girls.
Very intuitive name.
There's a lot of hype around these groups because they come from a lot of different nations.
They're represented.
For example, the Z-boys is a group that consists of 7 members from all different nations, starting with
Harry from Taiwan, Marvin from Indonesia, Roy from Vietnam, Josh is Filipino, Sid is Indian, and Blink is Thai. Guy from Japan. Yeah.
He's a guy from
I think
Japan.
it's Guy.
They're from 7 different countries, so we can understand why there's so much hype around them. Everyone from their representative country is like rooting for each of their country members.
It's like a Colors of Benetton version of Korean music, but there's no Korean people here.
There is a question whether this is going to be categorized K-pop or not, but we'll dive deeper into that in the debate section. To give you a little bit of facts about Z-boys, they debuted on February 22nd, 2019 under the Z-pop Dream.
What is Z-pop Dream?
The Z-pop...
Is that a label?
No, it's a Z-pop Dream project. They have a very complicated chart here. And I'm not gonna go into the specifics because it's pretty complicated. It includes like cryptocurrency, funding.
You're a cryptocurrency expert, though.
There's a hard cap for Ethereum, and you can use Bitcoin and exchanges, and you can do decentralized voting to pick whoever member you want to pick.
You pick your own member, and these members were selected by that process.
Oh, so it's done?
Yes, and funding. And now they have successfully debuted. The Z-boys have a sister group called Z-girls as well. They're the same concept, but they're just females. They successfully did a concert already.
Yes.
In Z-pop Dream Live Seoul on the 23rd, and now they're gonna do an Asia tour again with the theme of One Asia. So they're trying to unite all the Asian countries. More than talking, I think it would be better to actually take a look on them.
Remember reaction days?
Yeah.
We're back.
Cut off my balls if I do another reaction.
So what do you think about them?
First of all, that's a horrible name. I'm gonna just put it out there. Like, that's not a good name. Like, I don't know what it is with K-pop idols these days, but they're not coming out with good names. Like, for example, 여자 아이들. That means like just girls. That's like the most generic name you can have. When I first heard this concept, I wasn't expecting much. I was thinking like they're gonna just try to play off diversity. But the music is actually really good.
Well composed.
They do have potential to perhaps gain some popularity in Asia. I personally don't think this concept would really sell in Korean markets, but there are very heavy K-pop influences. We can see that inside the music video because obviously it's made by a Korean company, but I don't think Korea is really ready to see a non-Korean K-pop group just yet. Like, they're not ready to be popular.
K-pop, there's not a strict definition. I see every kind of factor inside them, but they're like, no offense, they're like 70% adapted. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like for example, I'm not dissing them or anything, but if you
explain,
I was just like following their moves and stuff like while I was watching the MVs, and they're not as complicated as ordinary K-pop group moves. Choreographies, not living up to the reputation of K-pop, like synchronized 칼군무.
Well, it's not K-pop, it's Z-pop.
Yeah, it is Z-pop, and we don't even know if they're aiming for K-pop anyways.
Yeah,
they're probably not. They're going for One Asia, and they don't even have Korean members, so probably they're not going for K-pop. But anyways, I just want to say, like, I really want to applaud them because everything about this group is new. Not only the concept and not only the fact that they have multinational members and blah blah blah. How they started the group from the funding and the process and the voting. It's going for decentralization and stuff like that. And I don't think anybody's interested in cryptocurrency or decentralization.
He just wants cryptocurrency to win.
There are new concepts being introduced. Like it's a whole package of new and fresh. So like I think this is like being a stepping stone, suggesting an alternative or improvement in the K-pop industry as well. Like
so like getting ICOs, getting funding, not by private investors, but by everybody.
If this group becomes really big, I'm sure like
people will start incorporating more diverse ethnicities.
And go back to our last DK News episode for more deeper stuff on that. So it links. The 2 episodes link.
Yeah. DK Dream is continuing. Next news. There's another dream that's going on in the K-pop world. And it came true. N.FLYING is flying.
Oh, we didn't even match that.
N.FLYING is flying off the charts. They are topping 5 different music charts right now, or actually as of yesterday, midnight. And this is the first time they've done so in 4 years.
Wow.
After their debut. The song title is called 옥탑방 or Rooftop. Did you listen to it? Yeah, it's na, 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 na. It was released in January 2nd and it's been charting first just now.
Wow.
So this is what we call 역주행 in
upstream.
Korean. 역주행. I translated it as reverse charting. So what 역주행 means is like these songs that start at really low positions or even fall off the charts due to some unexpected event, they start climbing back up way after their release. So just to show you how N.FLYING did the reverse charting.
The song was released in January 2nd, and on the day of the release, it ranked 537th. Oh, that's not even visible. Yeah, that's not even visible. You have to go down like 10 pages to see that. And then it fell off the charts to 10,000 plus, and they finished the promotions of the song. They're like, okay, shit, we're done. You know, like this song's done. That's depressing. But then, for some weird reason, like people don't know actually, for some weird reason, they got back into 600s. It started slowly picking up again, but they got back into 600 and then began rapidly climbing up back into the 100s, and that's what we call chart in Korea. We call that charting in. On February 16th, they were 96th on Melon. The next day, they got to 35th. Wow. The next day, they got to 17th. Wow. The next day, they got to 13th. Wow. 21st, 8th, 22nd, 6th, 23rd, 3rd, and 24th, 1st. Wow.
Well done, man.
Like, we actually met them, right?
Yeah, we met them.
고등어트 제가 굉장히 팬이에요.
I think we gave them good luck.
The groups we have interviewed are all
역주행 groups. Momoland. Momoland's a 역주행 group too.
N.FLYING, ATEEZ is for sure gonna chart number 1. Yeah,
I sensed it yesterday.
I sensed it too.
I just brought some examples of other 역주행 or reverse charting because like this has been a trend lately thanks to the power of social media. A lot of new or like not well-known groups have a chance to be discovered. When you think of 역주행, what's
Sean.
Well, before that, like when you think of 역주행, like what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
In K-pop?
Yeah. EXID. 위아래. EXID debuted in 2012. Did you know that? That was a really long time ago, 2012. Until 2015, nobody knew them. And then in 2015, one fan cam, you know, the one of Hani doing 위아래, up down, went completely viral and they started topping music shows at #1.
Yeah.
And this was 5 months. 5 months after release that this happened. So like it's amazing. Like 5 months after release, they got to #1.
It's the power of male fans at night doing
exactly. Searching up fan cams and
research.
It is good research. Another example. Do you know 신현이 and 김루트?
Oh yeah.
Scene Route. They have a song called 오빠야 내가 진짜. A live streamer named BJ 꽃님. She sang this on her live stream. 오빠야. Funny thing is, it's not even her that made it famous, but another male live streamer. His name is Kamst. He's a very big live streamer in Korea. On his live stream, he visited this BJ 꽃님's live stream, and on that live stream, she was singing 오빠야. Like this is pretty Inception. 2 years after the release of 오빠야, this song got rediscovered, and people went mad and like they were like, okay, this song is so good, and it topped Mnet charts in 2017, and they got a whole career out of it. Like nobody knew about Scene Route. before
going to all
2017.
these, like, concerts, festivals.
They went on
and
Radio
everywhere.
Star.
Yeah, meeting the mayor and stuff.
Yeah. After these incidents of reverse charting happened so frequently, the past decade or so, like 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of I guess labels and a lot of artists took note and said, okay, social media is really good for promoting our songs.
Of course.
There's a lot of businesses that specifically try to do social media marketing for artists. They have this group of Facebook pages that have like 1 million followers each.
Yeah.
So they have like a reach of like say 10 million people.
Yeah.
Then they just like say, oh, look at this amazing live. This artist is really good. And once that goes viral, then it starts boom. The thing with social media marketing on music is that they need to be very searchable. If you're looking at Facebook and you see this, discover this song, you need to go right away to Melon or other music app, and they need to be very searchable. A lot of these songs that try to aim towards that market and towards that promotion style, they have really short searchable names. For example, 옥탑방, that's a three-letter word. 윤종신 좋니, that was reverse charting via social media marketing as well. I guess Way Back Home is not, but
Sean,
that's 1 letter.
Okay. Nilo.
Nilo, that's 2 letters in your name. Idol.
What?
Idol.
Idol
BTS
is
Idol.
not reverse charting.
Yeah, it's not reverse charting. Anyway, you know what I mean. Like, I think this is a trend.
Actually, sorry to point this out, but actually, if you think about it, all idol names and titles are like that.
No, Blackpink. Blackpink. Blackpink is a very long name. As if you're last.
EXO,
As if you're
BTS,
last. 마지막처럼.
Big
That's a very long name. That's a very long name. 뚜루뚜루뚜루. That's a fucking long ass name.
Next.
Hey, ARMY. Lost this?
Do you know what they lost?
Their memories.
Oh, you actually know.
Yeah, of course I know. I'm a fucking K-pop YouTuber, man.
Okay, there's this campaign called ARMYPEDIA going on. It's a global project that's going to chronicle their memories for 2,080 days from their debut date, which is
2013. June 13th.
Okay, you just saw that, but
no, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I know.
ARMYPEDIA is an abbreviation of Army plus Wikipedia. Every fan has the opportunity to actually find a QR code that is planted in offline, online places, and you have to discover it. You have to actually go out and get the QR code, like Pokemon Go or something. Find a QR code, you get it, you clear a quiz. There's a quiz for it, and if you get the correct answer, you can insert your own personal BTS memory inside that puzzle piece. This campaign is going on for 4 weeks all over the world. Also, there's some criticism against ARMYPEDIA right now. There's some hot tea coming from some considered armies. Like, for example, there were 2 cases that I've seen in the news, which was like one army scanned a QR code and there came the question. And it was about Jin's Jin pulling off his pants, which is like quite embarrassing him to it. And
I wouldn't like to pull off my pants.
And second one, there was this one about like RM's trauma. So like fans are saying like, really, do you have to include BTS's traumatic moments in the questions? It's supposed to be good memories and like, you know, like what do you think about this whole situation?
I just want to say that's a pretty genius marketing tactic.
Is.
I mean, like, it's super fresh. It's super fresh. One gripe that I do have about it, there's way too many steps. The instructions are fucking complicated. I will just put it out to you. Like when I first clicked ARMYPEDIA, there were like 20 something steps that they instruct me to do. It's a little too much for me personally. But I do think the idea itself is really great. Regarding those people that are saying like ARMYPEDIA is cancelled or whatever, what does BTS stand for? They're like, their entire message is love yourself. And love yourself means love yourself, not only the good parts of yourself, not only the good memories, but also the negative memories as well. Those are all part of you. Traumas shape you as a human being. Not always in a good way, but also like that's part of you. Like you just gotta accept nobody's perfect and everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has some embarrassing moments, but that all makes you as a human being. I would rather not have these questions on it, but if they do, like it's all fine. That's also part of BTS's memories. That's what made BTS what they are now. I mean, I don't think they would even care. I don't think they would care about this one question. They will be like, they're always like, love yourself, and they're like, they see this one question, it's like, oh my god, they're talking about my trauma. Like,
ARMYPEDIA is the most genius marketing campaign I've seen in a while. This is a campaign only BTS can do in the world.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
who has a
yeah.
global fandom like this? Putting pieces
true.
into all over the world.
That is-
Oh yeah, we're BTS. We're the only people in the world who can pull off this
Maybe
campaign.
Pokemon can.
Yeah, maybe Pokemon can, but like that means BTS is up to Pokemon
Yeah,
level,
they're
right?
they're at the level of Pikachu now.
Yes, this is just flexing 1000%. Second, like we always say social media, social media, social media. Armies are tired of social media. This is the best way to pull off a campaign using like social media. There's 2,080 pieces and it's running for 4 weeks. This is going to be trending for 4 weeks straight. You know, it's not going to end. Like there's going to be more pieces updated. I think this is the most like amazing part of this. People have to fucking go out these days. Kids, they're stuck on YouTube, their computers, PC
Hey,
rooms.
isn't this what they said about Pokemon Go?
Yes, but
And look what happened. People are crashing cars and shit.
no, that's like a side effect. Big Hit just converted a full online campaign into an offline activity. Make people go out and like voluntarily explore. And lastly, campaign is making the campaign not BTS's, it's making the people's campaign. It's making it personal. It's a one-to-one connection with BTS. You know, every piece represents an army and their own memories about BTS. They're fulfilling the campaign. After they see the outcome, I've made this with my own hands. Like it's tangible. You've actually included your own personal memory to that piece. So like it's just brilliant in every single way.
We're not actually over yet. It's like the biggest talk of town in Korea the past 2 days.
Nobody could deny it.
So I think we do have to address it. And of course, we're talking about Seungri from Big Bang. The reason why we didn't include this in the, I guess, official DK News topics is because like every other hour, there's new news.
New news coming
out.
being updated. But nevertheless, the fact that it has been trending #1, like it would be actually weird if
Not
we
to
skipped
talk about it.
and not to talk about it.
Guys, once again, these are all like alleged claims, and this is an ongoing case, and we are solely reporting based off of what other news sources, relatively credible sources, each and one of them, have reported. On February 26th, SBS Fun E, which is a subsidiary for SBS, which is a major TV station, while covering the Burning Sun case, they obtained the Kakao Talk conversations held in 2015 by Seungri, Singer C Anonymous, and now Yuri Holdings CEO, Mr. Yu, and Mr. Kim. According to them, the contents of these texts raises suspicion that foreign investors were accommodated with prostitution. Yuri Holdings was a company that was run by Seungri and Mr. Yu, founded in 2016 before these texts were taking place. Seungri has currently resigned from his position at Yuri Holdings, and the company is run by Mr. Yu alone. According to SBS Funny, these conversations took place on December 6th, 11:38 p.m. on 2015. This was 3 months prior to the establishment of Yuri Holdings, and allegedly they were working to get investments at that time. On the day of the reported Kakao conversation, these people in the chat seem to be taking care of some clients, foreign clients, at Arena, which is a club that's in Gangnam. It's really popular. So this didn't take place in Burning Sun. This was before Burning Sun existed, and they were just taking care of these clients at a club. They were accommodating them. These are the Kakao messages that SBS Fun E alleges took place on that date. Seungri says, Kim, do everything be asked. Prepare arena main seats 3 and 4. Looks like a client from Taiwan has come. Call somebody and help him. And then Kim says, which girl should I call now? Seungri says, how about those girls, ones who... I'm calling them now, but I don't know if they'll... Anyway, I'm calling the cheap ones. And Seungri says, anyway, do a good job. Mr. Yu says, I'm preparing now, so when the two come, Kim, lead the way and help them get to the hotel. 2 is enough, right? Kim says, yes, I've sent the 2 men to their hotel rooms. So it's not clear if sex took place. In Korea, prostitution is illegal. Again, these Kakao messages are not directly screenshotted. They are mock-ups.
Yeah,
mock-ups that the SBS Funny have made. So they're not direct screenshots. After this, YG came back with a response, official statement. After confirming with Seungri, we come forward to say that the article is consisted of fabricated text messages and are not true. Furthermore, YG will continue to take firm legal action regarding fake news and magnification and reproduction of rumors. So this is what YG said. They basically claim that these texts are fake. So the journalist who wrote the original article at SBS Funny, she came back with a rebuttal to YG's statement saying she actually watered down the contents of the text to make it more publicly acceptable. Police have announced that they have started internal investigations regarding the accommodation of prostitutes for clients, the investors. And Yuri Holdings also put out a statement saying, the Kakao conversations are completely false. Someone with a malicious intent must have reported to a news agency that fabricated the Kakao conversation, and the news agency reported it without checking if it's true. There are no foreign shareholders in the company. We plan to request a police investigation on the initial person who fabricated the text. And YG's legal team has contacted the investigators, and expressed Seungri's desire to voluntarily participate in police investigations regarding drugs and other allegations. So I hope by the time this video is out, this news is still relevant, but we just needed to address it so that there's no confusion. There's no confusion regarding what's going on right now inside South Korea. If the news slows down a bit, I think we will definitely make a dedicated video regarding that, like we did with like what we did with Sopa, because like this is like way too complicated for just a small news segment in DK News. So that's it for today.
That was a lot of news.
That's a lot of news. That's all the tea and chaos and terror and horror we have for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/DKDKTV, where we talk deeper into these kind of topics on my podcast, and also David does his exclusive reactions. Once again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell us what you think about all these kind of issues. We're very interested to know, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.